man.
Yeah.
We in here. Woo!
We are back. You know the vibes. Welcome back, ladies and gents, Bars and Buckets family. What's the word, man? Y'all know how we do, man.
Business out here, man, in these streets. Ain't nothing on my end, man. Just out here cooling it, man. I just started this fast Wednesday for Lent, man. So I gave up a lot of things, man, and this is the best day I had all day is this orange, brother. So, but all is well though, man. All is well.
That's good, man.
All right, Quan, what you on?
Nothing, man. Trying to stay out the way. Trying to, like I say, man, trying to stay sucker free in the land of lollipops. Shit. Trying to stay out the way, man.
Been good, man. One day at a time. Trying to not get in no trouble. Trying to stay on the right side of righteousness. But yeah,
Had to laugh at yourself, brother.
Yeah, man.
Definitely do. So, bros, I'm gonna let y'all kick. I'm gonna switch to a different little platform, but y'all kick it off for me.
Man, no doubt, man. So, while bro switching over, as always, man, we appreciate y'all for checking in, man. Make sure y'all click, share, subscribe, Bars and Buckets on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Man, click that share button tonight if you are on with us, man. Let's get some more people jumping in with us, man. Also, man, join the Bars and Buckets podcast crew on Facebook, man. Again, that group on Facebook is always jumping with all kind of stuff, man, from sports to music to, sometimes you may have a little off topic stuff in there, but at the end of the day, it's all good and well, man. It's just about connecting with the people. I don't know. He got his own theme music. What the heck is going on here?
What is that Prince?
What are you doing, brother? 99 kisses. He for real right now. What are you doing, brother? Oh man, this will happen when you deal with Mr. Reggie moving forward, man. He always got something going on. If it ain't his dial-up internet, is some crazy background music he got playing, man.
Oh man,
going on with this guy, man. But yeah, man. So man, we here tonight, man. We go kick it like we always do, have a good time. But I do want to start off the show, man. Just acknowledging the bros, man. Last week was our 1 year anniversary, man, for the podcast, man. And it went by quick. Like,
definitely.
I think about how we came together to just talk about what this would look like, how we wanted to roll it out. Even thinking about our promo video we did when we went to when we went to the little cigar lounge, man.
Yeah.
Which was awesome, man. And it's definitely been a great experience so far, man. And definitely got a lot of people that engage with us and kick it with us, man. So we definitely couldn't do this without you. So we give thanks to you for joining in and sharing our love with everybody else, man. And yeah, man, 1 year in, man, and looking forward to many, many more, man. So, Corn, brother, how you feel about it, man?
I'm super excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to see what the next year bring. Get bigger and better. Add more things to it, and let's keep it rocking.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely. So again, man, we appreciate y'all, man. And make sure that if y'all, anytime you want to join the show, you want to be a guest, check us out at an email. You can email us at barsandbuckets2022@gmail.com. You might be a local artist, whatever the case may be. You got some music, man. You want to put yourself out there, hit us up, get you on the show, man. We rock it out like that. Again, join the Facebook podcast crew, the page on Facebook, get in that group. And then, as always, man, just click, share, and subscribe to Bars and Buckets on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, man. So, these are all the platforms, and we got some other ones too, but the major ones that we use to connect with us, man. And, inbox the bros, man. We always give you our Facebook at the end and our Instagram and all that stuff. So just connect with us, man, and let us know what you want to hear, what you want to do. Throw a little different flavor to what we're doing, man, but keeping our same standard going, man. So like bro said, we look forward to what this year has in store, and let's see what we got going, man. All right. So bro still connecting over there. So I'm gonna jump right in.
Is there still music playing or no?
Oh, no music now.
Okay.
Yeah, music
shit,
now.
there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that shit sound like the beginning of Full House.
What the fuck? It's still playing?
It's still playing, bro. What you doing,
What
man?
the hell? Okay, I'll be back.
Nigga, sitcom music.
Oh man, this vibe, man. Coming over here with the Tiny Toons intro. So yeah, man, I want to jump into the NBA, man. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I gotta do it, bro. We gotta do it, man.
I'm with it.
We gotta do it. All-Star weekend. I will give credit. I will give credit to one thing, and that's Mac McClung and the dunk contest.
Yeah, that was actually
the dunk contest was actually entertaining, and I thought that I think we have long time ago gone away from the bigger names being involved in the dunk contest. But I do think that this collection this year, probably since like the Aaron Gordon battle,
him and Zach LaVine,
it was kind of spicy, right? But Mac, I mean, you seen the highlights of Mac when he was in high school and stuff, but Mac kind of came out like a game breaker, bro. He came out like, in this from the first dunk.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to catch it?
Yeah, I actually caught the dunk contest. It was exciting compared to the previous ones.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The whole All-Star weekend thing is just, it's not entertaining. It's the players look bored. I mean, like, I just wasn't feeling the whole weekend, but the dunk contest was the brightest spot.
Absolutely.
It's like the celebrity game is like, I mean, no one ever took that serious, but at least it was still entertaining to some extent.
Yeah.
Like the entertainers still wanted to show they had skill. And that was just like, let's get out here and just play. Like, I'm all for just playing and having fun. Like, supposed to have fun, but shit was whack. The actual All-Star game was like, dude, are y'all serious? Like, they scored
185 to 174 or something like that.
Yeah, they scored on like damn near 370 points in a fucking basketball game. And it's like, it got to the point where they was just standing off to the side playing full court one-on-one. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Like, and I've been hearing a lot of people talk about how disgusted they were with it. So it's like, even if the NBA respond and they try to play, it's not going to look super genuine because it's like, y'all only playing because people saying something. Like, where's your competitive spirit?
Right.
Where is it? I want to show we got all the best players in the NBA on the court right now. I want to bust y'all ass. I want to show I'm the best one out here. I'm the superstar of the fucking All-Stars. and he's not getting that, man. It's irritating as hell. And it's just, man, NBA just it's a bad product right now.
It is.
Adam Silver is stinking it up.
It is, man. I have to agree, and I'm gonna catch bro up since he back, man. So, I first of all, I gave a shout out to the crew, to the people that been with us and rock with us since we began. I shouted out our anniversary last week, man. It was our 1 year anniversary, man, of the podcast, man, and you know, just show some love to the people, man. Anything you want to say to them before we jump ahead?
Yeah. First of all, is there any more Full House going on?
No more Full House, no Looney Tunes. You good, man?
I don't know what. There's so much going on within this damn place, man. All the wires are connected weird. Yeah, for sure. So, man, look, last year we decided to, go on here. We've been talking about starting a little sports, hip hop podcast or whatever for a while. So I'm glad we put it in motion, man. So, 1 year down, many more to go. We do need to go back to what was that smoke place we went to do it at? We filmed that.
Oh man, it's in
what's the name of it?
Now I gotta look it up real quick.
What's the name of that spot? Actually, I think me and Corn been back there, but not at the
Yeah,
we've been back. Trying to find the name of it.
Yeah, but see, when we went to the back. They had like a little club in the back.
Habano.
Yeah. Habano?
Was it Habano? Because it was the one in Tinley, right?
Yeah, that's Habano.
Yeah, Habano.
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
That's Habano.
Yeah.
They got a
they got a nice back area.
Yeah,
it's like a little club.
Yeah, the back area was it was lit. Like damn.
Yeah, so we definitely gotta slide back there sometime, man. But yeah, we
definitely need to go back.
Yeah,
man.
I need to go back. But yeah, we accomplished a lot in a year, man. We did a lot of good things. Had played a lot of good, had a lot of good guests on.
Yeah.
Of course, I won the fantasy football championship. You know what I'm saying? We got to highlight that once again.
Yeah.
Shout out to me.
I think y'all owe me bottles, man.
Oh, and we do. Oh, well, he don't drink now, so we got
You got a little time. You got time.
What was the fresh my memory?
The final
the big dog.
The final Big Dog Award.
Oh yeah, we definitely.
Adrian beat me by only 4.
Hey, I take it.
Yeah, definitely on my bottle.
So okay, all right.
Gotta get him his bottle.
I mean, since you giving yourself credit, I thought I'd throw myself out there too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But start of a new year, all that stuff is coming back. So when football season start back, we're gonna do all the stuff like we did last year.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna actually present this on air to you guys about what y'all think about when the NBA when the NBA playoffs start. We're doing a same kind of format like the brackets and see who, what I'm saying? Because I think the East is gonna be a little predictable, kinda, but the West is definitely unpredictable.
Yeah. I'm with it. Let's do it.
I'm with it. Got a couple weeks, but yeah, that's going to shake up some things. And yeah, so definitely shout out to that, man. Looking forward to another year. And I see y'all was talking about basketball. So since we're talking about basketball, I want to talk about some of the waiver wire additions that possibly can propel some of these NBA teams. We've seen Westbrook go over there to the Clippers, and Ty Lue came out and said, we want Russ to be Russ. Doing too much, or if he ain't doing enough, I'm gonna let him.
Let's go, Brody.
And so, do y'all think he's gonna have success over there?
Well, I mean, here's what I'll say about I've always had a different level of respect for Ty Lue. And I'll tell you why. I think Ty Lue, outside of Eric Spoelstra, is probably the only individual who's ever kind of told like stars or a main star, particularly LeBron James, to shut the up and sit down and do what I tell you to do. Right? As a coach. He's had the ability to kind of rein people in that other people may not be able to deal with based off of his relationship and how he goes about his business. So I do think it could lend itself to be I do think it can lend itself to be a very interesting product that they put out there on the floor. I think they made some good additional moves with Bones, Bones Highland, Plumlee, Eric Gordon, who, everybody's just kind of like, well, what he gonna give you. But I mean, with that team, he's gonna give you a little different spice to it too. So, but I do think Ty Lue will make an impact on Westbrook. And this first couple games they're together will kind of tell how they gel, because they really don't have a lot of time to gel before they go into the playoffs. I think right now they're the 4th seed. So, this is the time to really for him to really infuse some lineups that he's kind of expecting to make waves come playoff time. So I don't know. I'd be interested to see it, man. I think that they have the coach to deal with his temperament, so it could work itself out.
Yeah. I agree with that. I'm just hoping Brody takes off, does what I know he can do, because I think if it doesn't work out in LA, I think Brody's going to be done. I think the NBA is going to be done with Brody.
I think so.
But I'm a big Brody fan, so I'm waiting on it. I need him to ball out. Shut up the naysayers and get, do what I know he can do.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's interesting that over the last 5 years, how many teams y'all think he played with in the last 5 years?
5.
5 teams in the last 5 years.
Yep.
So, yeah,
name the coaches.
It has to work.
It's only been 4.
Well, the Clippers will probably make the 15.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Washington, Houston, Lakers. Okay. All right. Yeah, Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers. Yeah. So yeah, man, I think, but then you gotta think about who the coaches were too.
Right.
That he was playing for. So, that does have, when you're kind of an alpha male mentality, man, like you can't have a coach that doesn't demand his team, starting with his stars, right?
Right.
So I think, Ty Lue made an interesting comment to say, man, we just want Russ to be Russ, man. Like,
right.
When you're doing enough or you're doing too much, either way, I'm gonna let you know, right? And I think that sets the tone of communication.
Mm-hmm.
That sets the tone of this is what our relationship is gonna look like. Like, praise you when you stepping up for the team, and if you hurting the team, I gotta let you know you're hurting the team, right? And that's how it should be, man. Like, I don't know where we went wrong with not acknowledging that even though you may be the best player on my team, like, you still got to lead. You know what I'm saying? You still got to lead by example and do the right things for the game of basketball. Like, if you're hurting the team, then I need to acknowledge you hurting the team. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not any different than anybody else. So, so I do appreciate him coming out saying that, man. And I do think he's definitely going to allow him to, be himself and kind of find himself within the system. But this lends to, like, I don't know, man. Like, I think about how many different variations of pick and rolls you can have with Westbrook on the floor, like him and Kawhi, him and PG, him and Zubac. Like, it's just, it's a lot, man. Like, I think just what I'm hoping they don't do is get extremely stagnant, though.
Mm-hmm.
And start doing a lot of isolation type ball, which they kind of fall into sometimes. But I don't know, man. Like I think if anybody can pull it together, pull it out of him, I think it's Ty Lue.
Yeah, I
So.
agree with that. I mean, it's 6. Yeah, because I was watching a clip of his first practice.
Yeah.
And I think it was Marcus Morris was shooting the ball.
Uh-huh.
And, he was, he looked comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He looked comfortable. He looked happy. So, and I think with Ty Lue giving him, showing that he had that confidence in him, it made him feel comfortable coming in. And then you got to think he played with Paul George before. So,
Mm-hmm.
You got a familiar face in the locker room. I mean, yeah, he know them guys, but actually playing with them, I'm saying, is different. But he knows PG, and he know, how they rock. So I'm sure he'll be comfortable. We'll see them tomorrow. His debut is against the Kings, so we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's gonna be that's a heck of a game to debut in too, man. Because Sacramento is playing extremely well this year. Extremely well. A lot of young guns, a lot of young talent over there, man.
Terrence, man.
Yeah. So that's definitely gonna be a good segue to see what type of energy he's gonna bring to that team and that unit.
Right.
So we thought we was gonna be in a better position this week with Mr. moving forward, being in a different spot, but I think he take his same problems with him everywhere he go.
I think it's just karma, man. I don't know what it is. It's some type of I done did wrong. I done did something wrong, man. For some people be going wrong all the time.
It's for all the years of stealing cable, nigga. It's stealing cable with Wi-Fi, nigga.
That's plugging up that long cord to your neighbor and taking his stuff out, man.
All right.
Oh man, but yeah, man, I do want to jump back though, because when bro jumped in, we was kind of talking about the horribleness of All-Star weekend. I do want to jump back to the game too, man, and you made a very good point that the game just wasn't. I mean, even from the tip, bro, I don't even think I lasted. I don't think I lasted like 2 minutes, man. I was just like, I don't know what am I watching, right?
Yeah.
So I had an interesting conversation with my uncle, man. He was like, I don't know what people expect. Like this was, the game has always been this way. I was like, no, it hasn't. Like, you know that. Like it hasn't always been this way. I said, you watched it long enough where now granted, it has moments where they kind of go free, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was competitive. Like Cats was picking up people full court in All-Star games.
Yeah,
like
we didn't seen it.
Like it was, you wasn't like Kobe, rest his soul. One of the clips that he had out after he retired and stuff, he talked about kind of how the game was changing, how All-Star was changing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, man, when me and Chris Paul and Ivo, when we was out there, man, we was trying to compete. Like we enjoyed it. We enjoyed the game, but we wanted to compete against each other.
Right.
And I think that it was, of course, a little more on the line back then too, because it was the East-West
court
format,
advantage.
and you had the home court advantage in the finals, which I think they need to go back to. Because I don't see where anything went wrong with that. Like I don't know where the perception became like we got to figure out something different because the All-Star game is not intriguing anymore. Like where you know what I'm saying?
The guys probably just stopped caring about that. They probably did.
Yeah.
But it should have been something else. Like, as like I said it last year, man, do away with that shit or do it every other year or something, man, because it's bad. the game was definitely trash. The game was trash. It's hard to watch, man. The NBA
Yeah.
is hard to watch. It's just like I say, the All-Star game. I had it on, but I would sit there, watch a minute of it, get up, finish doing something, go do something else, iron some clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Started washing. I'm like, man, I stopped, look at it like, this shit trash, man. I can't like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to see like all the stars together, them actually being friends. But it's like compete though, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mike and Charles Barkley was cool, but shit, if motherfucker was under the basket lacking, he was getting his ass dunked on.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sure they're gonna do something about it because they saying this was like the least watched
Yeah.
All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
It was some other stuff I read, man. I should have wrote down. But yeah, man, it was basically business-wise, this didn't help the NBA.
Yeah.
The dunk contest was the only bright spot,
Yep.
even within analytics TV-wise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. They definitely some adjustment will be made. Shoot, the celebrity all-star game was more exciting than the regular all-star game. And they'd be out there blowing wide open layups, but at least they be competing.
They at least trying.
They at least trying.
Shout out to Janelle Monáe for looking.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you, Janelle.
Salute. But yeah, so that was so even that was just, you know, kind of a better showing, man. But yeah, they definitely got to do something about that, man. I mean, between that and flag football, the flag football Pro Bowl they got going now, I mean, I just like, okay. Now I understand that's a little different because it's like, you know, you want to preserve our players, but none of the players in the Pro Bowl are players that play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that shit was like too. These
right?
Flag
football.
And they only use like 60 yards. They only play for like 60 yards.
Now, mind you,
who away with all of this shit, man?
Yeah, now mind you, at least one or two people still got blown up in the flag football thing, but still, it's like, you know, as the title of our podcast today says, change ain't always needed. And that, you know, some things you just need to leave alone, and maybe you add some little things in there to incentivize, but don't change what's been working. You know, right. As bro said, I mean, this was the least watched All-Star game in history.
Yeah.
In terms of ratings, you know, once they started to rate how the game, you know, the individual, you know, people joining in looking, right, who was watching. So yeah, they definitely got to go back to the drawing board, man. I mean, as a whole, it was definitely a D rating.
Yeah. It says only 4.5 million people watched on TNT and TBS. They said that's down nearly 1.7 million viewers from a year ago. And let's see, in the breakdown, 3.7 million watched it on TNT, 877,000 people watched it on TBS. So it was trash.
Like ain't no if and buts about it.
Yeah. And I know they're gonna try to say wasn't no star power with, you know, Durant and Steph and Zion, and they wasn't gonna say that game neither. Wasn't nothing they was gonna do.
No.
Hey, Giannis was the smartest man out there. And then he got out there, scored the first 2 points,
and kept the moving.
I'm going to sit down, man. This shit sucked.
Like
that's why LeBron eventually sat down. LeBron, like, man, I'm about to go sit down because Giannis sat down. I'm gonna sit down. I'm sure, you know, he definitely probably has some type of injury. He's been playing all year, body, the wear and tear. But eventually, like, man, I'm about to sit down.
Yeah. Yeah, we had another intriguing another that is true. That is true. It is hard to incentivize
Right.
people that make 20 mil a year. But I don't think I'm speaking on the money side with the incentivizing. Like we just have to, I mean, just like they thought that this was creative, then they need to figure out a creative way to incentivize the game to make it more intriguing. Either that or just don't invite them. As funny as that sounds, right? And
Right.
I'm just meeting you where your comment is. If they don't care to compete, then don't show up. Like if they don't care to compete, then why don't we just get the guys who, the rising stars, the
Yeah.
guys who really ain't making it like that, but got something to prove, and
Right.
just let them play.
I'd rather
'Cause-
that.
Because I'd rather see that than to see what I saw last Sunday.
Yeah, I'm sure they gonna do something. I'm sure they gonna hit the war room and figure something out because it's bad, man. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Just do away with that shit, man. Like for real. Get them niggas a break. Show some classic games that week. Man, do some interviews or something, man. Shit, maybe move the NBA draft to that week or something, man. Do something, shit. Do
Right.
something like. I mean, maybe not the draft. I'm just
Right.
being funny, but
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. Do something else. Man. Just shit. I don't know. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's because that ain't it. That ain't it. When I seen the final score, I said, I'm glad I didn't watch this. I'm glad I did. And it's crazy, it may sound like old schoolish, right? And I'm not trying to come off like that, but at the same time, it's like if you in that atmosphere, of course you want to have fun. Of course, you're putting on the show for the fans, but
Right.
even with all of that being said, you should not want to have some level of competition in your body.
Right.
Like people was just walking to the basket. Like, here, let me just throw it down court, catch it, and throw it in. Like,
Right.
the only like real competitive excitement we got was Jaylen Brown and Tatum going back and forth for like 3 possessions.
Right. That or they could do that damn in-season tournament at that time for the bottom teams. The bottom teams that's trying to move up to that 8th spot. Some like start that shit then.
Right.
Do that during that week. Like try to figure out some type of bracketing system for the people at the bottom to where they can start trying to creep to that 7, 8, 9. That play,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know how, but they can't put that shit on the floor no more.
Right.
I mean, the NBA All-Star game fell off after they stopped having team jerseys. And they started doing their own shit. Well,
Yeah.
except when Iverson and them was that 01?
That was 01, I think.
01 was like when it's like the last classic motherfucking All-Star game where they
Yeah,
went
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's that one there. That one there.
Yeah.
That's the last really, really good one. I hate to say this, but the All-Star game has pretty been much a shit show since LeBron been drafted. It's kind of been a shit show. I mean, they were more exciting ones back then than compared to what we get now. But this shit now is trash.
To a whole nother level.
Yeah, like the last few years have been horrible.
Yeah, man. So we could be on this forever with this one, because that's just, when you are a basketball fanatic, a historian, you've seen things, you've seen how the game has quote unquote progressed. I that was a good game too. Jordan's last one.
Yeah,
that was a good one too. But when you just seen how the game progressed, man, you just like, man, this is something got to give. Another intriguing pickup, man, since we are here and we are in Chicago. The Bulls picked up Patrick Beverley, man, and Patrick Beverly came in the facility like he
It's on
like
the
he
west side. He
man
comfortable.
he hey that man came in shaking up everybody. He done gave Billy Donovan a whole nickname already. It was Billy D shaking up with him. I'm like, man, if this ain't West Side Pat, boy, I don't know who this is, man. But
they in his city.
hey, they in for a treat though.
He about to get on their ass.
They in for a treat, buddy. Like he didn't already say it. You know, like I already told Zach what time it is.
Yeah.
So I already told Zach
I'm on his ass.
This who I am. So you got to deal with it, bro.
They know what it is. They know exactly what it is and what they getting.
Yeah, and I like to pick up for the simple fact that it's going to bring a dynamic that we miss. You need somebody who is rugged, who's the energy level is always at an all-time high. Somebody that's super competitive, man. Like you just need that on a team to drive people forward, right? Because I think when you don't have that type of person, then that's when the complacency sets in, because you don't really have nobody to push you or take you off your spot or make you think that, all right, I'm tripping. Yeah, he's definitely the guy that you hate when you play him, but if he on your team, you love him. Absolutely. That is a very, very good point. He's definitely that guy. And I think he's going to do what he do. He already said his goal is 1, push the Bulls so they can get in the playoffs, and 2, make sure LA don't make the playoffs. Those were his 2 goals when they reporters asked him, why did you choose? They first asked him why he chose, Chicago over Golden State. And he told them, well, Golden State got a lot of guards already. I don't really need to be there. Plus, I got a chance to come back home and play for my city.
Yeah.
So he was like, if you think I've been bad everywhere else, wait till you see Chi-Town, Pat Bev, right? So I think that's going to add a different level of intrigue, at least for the fans' sake, coming to the game. Even for him, man, being able to play at home in front of his people, it's just a different pride about that. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be interesting. I'll be at the joint next Friday.
Are you gonna catch that joint?
Versus the Suns, the gig taking us.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, so I like that pickup, man. I don't, of course, ain't none of us sitting here saying, "Oh, this is the missing piece of the championship."
Definitely not.
But it is a piece of the team that we didn't have.
Yeah.
So I do think that was good, and we got rid of Tony Bradley. That
God.
Oh man, that brought so much joy to my heart to see him be released. And not because at first I think what they was talking, because we was talking about it in the Facebook group, but I think you had reported that they were trying to waive Goran Dragic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, why would you do that? Right? And then when you got Tony Bradley sitting on there.
Right, Tony Bradley sitting right
here.
That's
man.
Probably what Dragic said. You gonna wave me? Buddy down here.
Go wave me over
Jersey ass
over Tony Bradley. Go wave me over him? Oh, come on, man. Definitely throwing up gang signs first game.
All the lords in there.
Easy.
The whole Vice Lord's about to have a whole section.
Easy. Finna be cracking. This is section 10. Right. Section 101. But yeah, man. So I'm excited about it though, man. I'm interested to see what that's gonna look like.
Right.
But I think that was a much needed pickup, man, just for the mentality of the team.
Yeah.
Because we've been soft, bro. Like,
yeah,
we've been like toilet tissue soft. Like,
yeah.
We just let people
do whatever.
Do what they want, man.
Do whatever. I mean, was it last week? They just let Wendell Carter bust their ass. Wendell Carter and Paolo Banchero went to work on their ass.
Work. And this is the same cat we didn't trade. This is one who we traded Vooch for. Was he
Yep.
part of the Boost trade?
Sure was.
Yeah.
Yep, sent him and somebody else to the Wizards.
Mm.
And then Wendell Carter wound up getting traded. No, hold on. Yeah, no, it was a straight up trade.
It was a straight up trade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't stop nobody. Can't stop nobody.
Cat from the YMCA can drop 30 on the Bulls right now.
Man, for real.
Yeah, that's another one, man. They got another update with KD.
Yeah, KD and the Suns, that shit. I just hope he play next Friday.
Yeah, so it looks like so they say that they thought he might have been ready to debut tomorrow, but it looks like he should be ready by next week. So he should be ready by that game.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I ain't never got a chance to see KD play, so I want to see KD play, man.
Yeah, and March 1st. Yeah, so and it looked like Devin Booker is coming back at the same time KD is coming back.
That should be decent.
Yeah,
should be real decent, man. Should be some fun, and it'd be entertaining with Pat Bev out there.
Oh man, for sure. For sure.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a game right there.
Yeah, should be entertaining.
That's gonna be a game right there, boy. Steph Curry is making good progress.
The Warriors need him.
Definitely need him, man. See, he think they looking at the same, probably extended more, probably past the March 1st though. They said they want to reevaluate him in 1 week, so
okay.
So he probably looking at least 2 more weeks, which is definitely going to impact them a whole lot. Boy, Kyrie on the Mavs, man, is looking pretty decent right now, man.
Yeah. Matter of fact, tonight they play the Spurs. They play the Spurs. That game should be on, but it ain't started yet. Say 7:30.
Yeah.
That game, man. We got a lot of games happening right now. Nuggets and the Cavs.
They got a good one going.
Yeah, they tight 91-89. Cavs up. Start of the fourth. Celtics and Pacers 111-102. 9 minutes and 6 seconds left in the fourth. Pistons and Magic 83-81. Magic up. The Grizzlies and the 76ers. The Grizz up 10 with 11 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third. Raptors and Pelicans. Raptors up by 10, 64-54. 8 minutes into the third. Well, 8 minutes left in the third. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got a few games on right now. So NBA's back. Hopefully, I don't know, man. Hopefully, do something.
Something. Kevin Love made a move too. Where is he with the Heat now? Right?
Yeah, Kevin Love went to the Heat. Yeah, so that helps them out.
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely have a big man that they can use to spread the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's important in today's game.
Yeah.
So having a big man that can spread the floor. Kevin Love gonna make his free throws. He gonna do a lot of. He ain't gonna do too much to mess it up.
Right.
So, yeah.
Let's quick check in with these standings, man.
All right. My app.
Boston and Milwaukee, half game between them, 1 and 2, but a half game in between. Philly 3, Cleveland 4, Brooklyn still got themselves in the top 5.
I like Brooklyn team.
They actually have a decent collection with what they got back. Like,
yeah.
And
like
shout out to Jacques Vaughn too, man. Got his
extension.
Man. I think that's well deserved too. But he got them boys playing, man.
Yeah.
The Knicks are 6, Heat 7, Hawks 8, Wizards 9, Toronto 10,
Yep. Bulls
and
11.
the Bulls are 11, and they a half game on Indiana
Right. And 2 back from Toronto.
and 2 back from Toronto. So, they could definitely make a push. I don't see them pushing to get in that top 6 though.
Nah, if anything, see them get in at about 9 and
Yeah,
trying to work some magic in the play-in or something, man, and trying to figure it out because they are 3 games back from 8.
mm,
Yeah, 3 games back. And if Atlanta winning the season series, that make it a little harder for them
yeah,
at
yeah.
that point. So, and Atlanta just fired Nate McMillan yesterday.
Yeah. Which I'm not gonna say it was a shock, because there was definitely some friction. There was some friction there, and the new NBA is going to appease the player
coach.
over the coach. So we knew that move was going to happen eventually. They say Quinn Snyder is the primary candidate for replacement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Quinn Snyder they're looking at him to come in place of Nate McMillan. See, I'd rather see the Bulls get to 8. Play for the 7 seed. I kind of want to see Milwaukee in the first round over Boston.
Yeah. I mean, if the Bulls got to play Milwaukee in the first round, Giannis really about to do them dirty.
Yeah.
But Pat Bev would be there.
So that's that bring a little different flavor to it.
Pat Bev, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess that's kind of like the pick the lesser of the two evils.
Ain't no telling, man.
Ain't no telling with that one, man. But definitely, man. They definitely can get there, man. But they gotta get out of this softness they got going, man.
And Zach got to make better decisions on the floor.
He throws a lot of games.
He does
a lot of. I sit back sometimes and be like, bro, did you really just? We didn't need that 28-footer. We didn't.
Definitely.
We didn't need that.
Not with 21 on the shot clock either.
we didn't need that, bro.
That nigga shoot some shit, boy.
Like you out here like you got the Steph Curry green light. Nah, you ain't there yet, bro.
Yeah.
You got a green light, but you ain't Steph green light. You can't just come across half and pull, bro. Like
he be 4 steps over half and pull.
And the
crazy be sideways, like
right, like
he'll pull that motherfucker like this. Like, bro, you looking at the popcorn lady right now.
You ain't even looking at the rim, bro. What you shooting at? Oh man.
Welcome back, man.
Man, it's about time, man.
Welcome back, man.
Man, I had 37 tabs open, Joe. That's why the damn shit kept shutting down on me. I had to restart the joint. I've been listening in, man. So y'all just keep on going. I'm gonna keep getting drunk. Go ahead.
Oh, just up your alley. Yeah, man. So yeah, Zach. And the crazy thing is, we talk about this with the way he plays. He could really get any type of shot he wants.
Mm-hmm.
He can get to the basket anytime he wants. And he just settles. He just settles at the wrong times. He settles at the wrong times, man. And that's been a backbreaker.
Right.
That's been a backbreaker, man. Because like, you don't have to, that's not what we need. Like, you should be confident enough in yourself to know that you got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it, but you don't need to. That you don't need. So yeah, right. His IQ in crunch moments is not the best at all. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Reggie? Moving forward.
Come on, Zach LaVine.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! Here we go. God damn! I'll be back.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, he's the worst. You're the worst. But yeah, man. So that's the East. Looking at the West, we got the Nuggets at 1, Memphis at 2. They're 5 games behind Denver. Sacramento is at 3, Clippers 4, Phoenix 5. It's only a half game between them.
Yeah.
Dallas is 6, New Orleans is 7, Minnesota is 8, Golden State is 9, OKC is 10.
Right.
And
Utah and Portland kind of in the.
They still in the race.
Yeah, they can figure it out.
Half game behind OKC.
Yeah.
And they really are, man. They are really tight over there, man. Like it's a game or a half game in between all of them.
Right. Because I'm like looking at it, the 10th is only a game and a half from 6th.
Yep.
So somebody go on a bad little losing streak, they
Yeah.
They go on a bad little losing streak. Shit, you mess around and be down there with Houston.
Right. Houston and San Antonio.
They gonna mess around and get Wabami of the Bay. One of them.
Oh,
they gonna be down at the bottom to get him.
Yeah, Detroit right there with them too.
Yep. And Charlotte.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that West is tight. East a little more flexible, but that West is tight.
Right.
Tight.
San Antonio. Wow. They are. The Lakers are 14 games back from, let's just say, first place.
Mm-hmm.
San Antonio is 27 games back. Them niggas 13 games behind the Lakers. God, dog. I just looked at it like, how? That's one hell of a jump.
Man. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Man, a lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff in the NBA right now. Got a few little things going on, some moves being made, but kicking off the games again. I think so. What they have, everybody got about 20 plus games left.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So definitely don't have a lot of room for error for those that are trying to push for a playoff spot or those that's trying to keep their spot. Definitely have to.
Yeah, it's about 23 games.
23 games, yeah. So definitely gotta finish this season strong. If they want to stay where they are, man. So that's a good look right there. I'm gonna switch over real quick to the NFL. Just because we just finished the Super Bowl. And I don't know if we haven't really chatted about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm a little hurt the Eagles didn't win. I wanted them to win. Man.
Yeah, I didn't. I had a dog in the race, but I didn't have a dog in the race, right? Like I was cool because I'm a Mahomes fan,
right?
But I'm a Jalen Hurts fan,
right?
And so I definitely was pulling for Jalen to get his, because I thought just how he has progressed over the last pretty much since he's been drafted, how he's progressed as a quarterback, his impact on the game, on his team, and just kind of, staying true to who he is, man. He's, I thought that that was like this is the perfect storyline, perfect segue for him to get that ring. And I can't fault him for the loss with the exception of that fumble. That fumble hurt.
Yeah.
That fumble that they returned for a touchdown, that hurt. Because it kind of changed the momentum of the game.
Yeah.
But outside of that, man, he played tremendously well. I mean, what he had four touchdowns altogether.
Yeah.
No, just balling out of control, man. But then, the defense, man. The defense was one of the stronger components to their team all season.
And they left people wide open.
Wide open.
They got 2 touchdowns being wide open. I'm talking about wide open.
Like my grandma could have called that. Like, thank you.
Wide open.
Thank you so
Damn.
much.
Nobody around for 10 yards wide open. The closest nigga to him was in the third row.
Right. It was, and it was so crazy how I mean, they just looked so lost, bro. Like it was so crazy how they just,
especially in that second half.
That second half, like just like that, it was like gone, man. Like and shout out and credit to the Washington Commanders' new offensive coordinator, Eric Bieniemy, who left Kansas City to go there to be their coordinator. He did mention that he was kind of waiting for a particular piece of the game because he saw it in film study, and he was like, they got beat on this play by the Jaguars. So if we need to score, we get down in a certain area and I know I can pull it out the hat, and I'm going to call this play and it's going to work.
Right.
Because he pretty much knew throwing in that shift because they play a lot of man-to-man, throwing in that shift and they were trying to, switch off or whatever, that was a possibility that was going to happen, man. So he game planned really well for that. I'm somewhat excited about his opportunity with the Commanders, because he has a chance to truly, he has full control of the offense now, right? Him and Andy Reid were kind of bouncing things off of each other, but Andy Reid was truly
LaShawn McCoy said that on the podcast. Yeah. Like, he's like, dude, I don't really stop. Andy Reid was still.
Yeah.
So now he got full
reign. So now we're gonna see, what people are actually saying about you is the real deal, because now this falls on you.
Right.
But I also think that, and I say slightly, and I say, I am happy for him, but I do think that he also deserved an opportunity to interview for a head coach job too.
He should have.
You know what I mean?
He deserved it.
And I asked myself, like, I wonder, like, if somebody got something on him. When you kind of passed over like that and you've had that type of success with a quarterback, with a team, with an offense, it's like, man, like, am I missing something with you, boy?
Right.
So, but I do think that he's gonna have a chance to do something with that team with Ron Rivera. So Ron, he ain't got to do nothing but focus on defense now. Like, get your defense together, which they do have a hell of a front four.
Yeah.
Over there in Washington. But offensively, I think that's going to be a great shift for them. So definitely shout out and congratulations to Eric Bieniemy for that position. And I hope he show out, man. That's the real goal.
Yeah.
Bro is back. Hopefully he back for good this time. Lamar Jackson has been in the headlines. There have been multiple conversations. One of those conversations being a swamp for swamp, meaning Lamar Jackson to Miami, Tua to Baltimore.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't really move the needle for me like that.
Don't move the needle in terms of
Like-
that. That's not enough for Miami to make a play for a championship.
I mean, I just don't see why. I don't see why the Ravens would do that. You know, I think for Miami, yeah, okay. I just don't. Everything the Ravens do is built around Lamar Jackson and what he can do. So to supplement that with Tua is just I just don't see how it. If I'm the Ravens and I know that I'm going to trade for whatever reason, I can't come up with the me and Lamar. We just ain't seeing eye to eye on these numbers.
Right.
He want all his money guaranteed like Deshaun Watson. Newsflash, bro. The Browns was desperate. Ain't nobody about to get no $200-some million guarantee.
Guaranteed.
Right.
So that's probably not going to happen. So you're probably going to ask for a trade. I think the thirstiest team out there that would probably pay you close to guaranteed money is the Falcons. The Falcons desperately need some type of life with that position. But if I'm the Ravens and I know I got to trade them, I'm not taking a swap for Tua. That's not going to help. That's not going to do nothing for my franchise.
Right.
I would shop them, and whoever can give me 3 first-round picks and maybe, a stud defensive player or something like that. Like you going to have to pay. You going to have to pay for him.
Right.
I'm not about to take Tua and then that's okay. Shake hands. We just got to trade. They don't move the needle.
Right. Especially an MVP player being swapped for a second-year man. Yeah, put some more respect on Lamar Jackson now. But I do want to ask y'all opinion on something. So this morning I was getting ready for work and flashes on the news. I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Now the Chicago Bears are talking about trading Justin Fields
Mm-hmm.
in order to get Bryce Young. So, how do y'all feel about that? Especially you, Reggie.
Look at him. He already
know
hurt.
how you feel. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny. I didn't even get a chance to text y'all in the group about it.
Yeah.
So, how you feel about it for real? Like, if the Bears really did get rid of Justin Fields, because I wouldn't do it. And I get on Justin Fields' ass, but I wouldn't do it.
You go first, Adrian. I'll wait.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go. Okay. Justin Fields gets a bad rap because of his throw-in accuracy and his decision making. That's the only reason he gets those negative type of from the sports analysts. I definitely wouldn't trade him. That just makes no sense. I feel like the draft combine is getting ready to start. They're trying to find like stories. They're trying to find stories to put out there. I wouldn't do it. Nothing in me says trade Justin Fields. I wouldn't do it.
That's very true. That's very true.
I am I am back. I agree with you, bro. I would not get rid of Justin. And let's be clear, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm from Alabama. You know I'm a Bryce Young fan. I follow Bryce. I know what he brings to the table. Even with his size, that of course is a question mark for a lot of people. He makes up for it with his IQ. He makes up for it with his leadership. He makes up for it with his Houdini acts that he does in crunch times of the game. But even with all that being said, I think that there's so much potential for Justin to be a Pro Bowl, All Pro type caliber quarterback. I think he has all the intangibles and tools to do it. You know, my only knock, and we talked about this before, my only knock with him is his decision making at times. You know, between his decision making and sometimes not going through his full progressions on the field. Those have been my only two knocks with him. Outside of that, but again, he makes up for it, you know, with his ability to use his legs, with his ability to manipulate the offense, right? Bryce, however, depending on where he goes, and you know, looking right now is probably going to be who's one, Houston? No. But wherever he goes, though, he's going to be. I do think he's going to be successful wherever he goes. But I would not rebuild, quote unquote, my position.
The Bears have the first pick. Houston has
the second pick, right? Okay, good, right.
Bears
So
got the first pick.
So I wouldn't force that. I wouldn't force that for this. You know, I wouldn't give up Justin for Bryce. Not in this moment. Not in this. Based off of everything that he's done so far for a team that couldn't protect him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if he had the protection, the weapons, everything that he quote unquote needed to be successful, he still didn't produce, then okay, let's have that conversation.
Right.
But I can't outright have the conversation because we haven't put anything around him that has helped him.
Mm-hmm.
So I would agree that I wouldn't move forward with that, man. That wouldn't be my move either.
Yeah. I might have to agree with you. I know. I get on Justin Fields. I laughed all year about him, but no, I wouldn't. I mean, like the viewer commented, I wish I had your name.
Yeah, I don't know why I was saying Facebook.
Yeah, but the O-line. I mean, and then now that I'm really sitting there thinking, he couldn't really make decisions when his jersey was getting dirty. He was getting snatched down. He couldn't go through his progressions because he was getting sacked. He was getting his ass whooped. So he didn't really get a fair shake, and I didn't give him a fair shake. I just wanted to laugh at his ass. But being realistic, he didn't really have a chance.
Yeah.
This year, and hopefully they go find him an O-line. I mean, they still talk about this $100 million with the first pick as well. So they better go shopping. What's up, Cuzzo?
Oh, it's Cuz. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, they better go shopping, and they better draft somebody worth grabbing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even if I know most times, especially the first pick is always offensive player. Most times,
yeah.
Most times. So I don't know. Maybe a wide receiver. I mean, that's rare that a wide receiver goes first. But the Bears' needs, it really ain't a quarterback.
Yeah,
I mean, they got to run. They got a dope ass running back core. So I'm like, offensively, what do you do?
Speaking of running back core, there's also been reports that Saquon Barkley, is could potentially be a Bear.
Yeah, I seen that a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he said he's really interested in coming to the Bears. That would be dope if they could get Saquon Barkley. But then, what do we do with
Montgomery,
Herbert, and Montgomery?
Yeah,
what you do with them?
I mean, that's a heck of problem to have. That's a good problem to have,
It's
right?
an amazing problem to have,
Yeah.
but it's like, what do
You
you
know.
do? I mean,
You could different packages. You can have, you could have a backfield of, a split backfield and a shotgun, a Saquon on one side and
Yeah.
Montgomery on the other. You can have, an opportunity where, you could throw Saquon in the slot and have him play receiver. You can, so it's a lot of different things you could do with it, but it's definitely a good problem to have, though.
yeah, no,
You
it's
know.
definitely a good problem to have. So hopefully the Bears can figure that out.
I think that I would be intrigued on return packages if they trade down in the draft.
Yeah.
So, let's just say like, all right, I got the number one. I trade down to 4, but I get the 4th pick and the 17th pick, something like that, right?
Right. So that means we'd be trading with Indianapolis at 4.
Yeah. And I'm just throwing out
I was just in case people was wondering who 4th was.
Yeah. But I would be connecting with some teams right now saying if I trade down for a pick, if I trade my 1, what would I get in return? Because again, you don't need a quarterback, but with that 1, you can go defense. You can go defense with you go Will Anderson outside linebacker. You can go Jalen Carter interior defensive tackle, which I think either one of those will be impact players. But I'd really be having some conversations though, because I would probably want to get the best bang for my buck, knowing that I don't need to draft a franchise quarterback.
Right. So this is gonna show and prove for all that Ryan Poles shit we've been hearing about.
Right. True. Yeah, I mean, if it came down to it, we got Saquon.
Yes,
if it came down to it, I would agree.
Yeah, I like Khalil Herbert more.
Yeah.
He runs harder to me.
So David Montgomery is a free agent, right? So the Bears have to decide whether they're going to spend 7 to 8 million on Montgomery to bring him back, or get into the Saquon Barkley race, the Josh Jacob race, and they want 12 to 13 to 14 million dollars. So the Bears are trying to, they're going to see if they're going to be cheap, but they're going to spend some money. Now, Saquon says that he wants to be top paid. He don't want to reset the market, but he just want to be respected and get that CMC money. CMC is getting $16 million a year. So are the Bears they got the money? Would it be wise to spend $13 to $14 million on Saquon, or just bring back David Montgomery for about $7 to $8 million?
I mean, why not?
Why not bring him back? It's not like he's bad.
He ain't terrible.
He's not Saquon Barkley, but if under the right offense, he can be.
So you would keep him instead of paying Saquon.
Yeah, I'd rather use that on defense and some receivers and some corners and some safeties and
something.
Yeah, we need some angels. We need some angels in the backfield. We need some help. Jeez.
Yeah, and since we're talking about money, your boy is talking about Danny Dimes trying to get $45 million.
Who?
Talk about Vanilla Vic, man.
Vanilla Vic trying to get $45 million a year.
Hey.
Talk about Vanilla Vic, man.
Give him his money. Give him his money, man.
Hey, I need to see this report though. I don't think he asked for no 45 million.
He couldn't have. He's smoking dope.
He's dope. He like this right now.
He got a new agent, and him and his agent
Ain't
is seeking 45 to 50 million a year, man.
no way, man.
Hold on.
Ain't no way,
Insane
man.
just
I need you to go
Daniel
look that up, bro.
contract, Man, drama. Oh man! Wow, it does say this. So the moment is reported by Mike Florio, the Giants quarterback Daniel Jones was looking for around $45 million a season.
He on drugs, bro. Ain't no way he ain't getting
aiming
that.
high. He's aiming high so he can they can taper off at like 30 or some shit. He's not expecting.
He's not getting
40.
no 45.
Yeah, Vanilla Vic. He's like this nigga Vanilla Vic tripping, man.
45 mil a year.
He's
You out of your mind, boy. You out of your mind. That's funny. I'm glad you brought that up, man. I needed that laugh,
Yeah,
brother.
Tiki Barber saying
Needed
that
man.
Tiki Barber said that the Jets should go after Daniel Jones. It makes a lot of sense for them.
Hmm.
And then there's rumors of Tyreek Hill going to the Lions.
The same Tyreek that just got traded.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Saying Tyreek Hill, the Lions Tyreek Hill buzz.
What's bad is man, I can't believe I'm about to say this, man. The Lions don't have a bad team.
Right.
Like they put up some numbers. Like offensively, they put up like this last year had to be like 30 plus.
Right. Yeah.
They were fourth in the league in total offensive yards. I'm trying to see fourth in the league in total offensive yards. Just trying to see what they put up per game though.
Yeah. Why you finding that? They saying that the agency that Daniel Jones left put that out, trying to ruin what he got going on.
Now that makes sense.
They're saying the agency put that out. They say he's not looking for 45 million. I'm like, Vanilla Vic ain't retarded. He's like 45 million, nigga. You tripping.
That makes sense. Oh, okay. It was 30. So they put up 30 a game.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
That's funny. Man, it was something else I was gonna mention too. Shoot. Sean Payton.
Yes.
Sean Payton to the Broncos.
Is he going to revive Russell Wilson's career? When we finally stop calling him Sierra.
Sierra's husband. Stay tuned for the 2023 NFL football season.
Yeah.
For the answer.
Yeah.
I don't, he will probably give him the best chance to revive his career, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
I would think just because of his offensive knowledge, how he kind of puts players in position, keeps the defense off balance. I'm curious to see what this is going to look like in Denver. And then I think they just brought back their ex head coach Vance Joseph as the defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
that
it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting
because he might be low key sabotaging on some mad.
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, man. I'm trying to see what else because I want to say someone else went over there to help coach with him, and I was like, damn, they got him to come.
Right.
There was somebody like, oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find it. I'll keep kind of scrolling a little bit.
Yeah. Derek Carr, man. Derek Carr.
Retire.
Derek Carr's not a bad quarterback though, bro.
He not, man.
He's not a bad quarterback, man. It's somebody that can use a Derek Carr.
Yeah.
It's somebody that could use a Derek Carr.
The Buccaneers need a quarterback. But I heard they was going out. They interested in Jimmy G.
The same Jimmy G that can't stay healthy, huh?
Yeah. So, yeah, I heard a report. You know, they interested in Jimmy G. So we'll see. Yeah, we shall see.
Yeah, because I think Jimmy G's his time in San Francisco is over with.
Oh yeah, he's definitely done.
It's a done deal.
Purdy sealed that shit.
But Purdy then came in and then gave him don't worry about it. I got this now. You go ahead about your business.
Yeah. So with Trey Lance and Purdy, they got their quarterbacks. Just hopefully Trey Lance is healthy by the time the season starts. That's a serious injury.
Yeah, very, very much so.
Yeah,
very much so. And then Red's favorite player, Aaron Rodgers, man.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is just out here don't know what he want to do, man.
Yeah, they say he was pretty much he kind of went on like a sabbatical almost, and went to go find himself.
Went to a dark house, dark room or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so and there was reports of him going where? They were saying he was gonna go somewhere, and I was like, man, he might as well just go sit down.
Right.
Go sit down, man.
You go there, you might as well leave it alone.
Yeah, let me look it up real quick. Yeah, let me see. Aaron.
Aaron. It's Aaron. It's Aaron.
His darkness retreat.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jets.
Jets.
Yeah, the Jets. He emerges from his darkness retreat facility in Southern Oregon. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that's gonna be something. Right. I don't know what that's gonna be, but that's gonna be something. I think he was getting criticized too for just his non-commitment, man. Like nobody know what he gonna do, man. Like just make a move already. Just you go play or you not, like, you know.
Right.
So a lot of people, especially in Green Bay, are upset about that because they just like, we need to know what kind of moves we need to make.
Right.
So yeah, man. Yeah. But I think that's the good gist of NFL. Just kind of catching up on that a little bit with some of the bigger moves. And then let's see. Gotta do this tonight, man. I almost forgot. Our Bars and All segment, man.
Yeah.
It's been a while, people.
Been a minute,
man. So we got 2 clips for you tonight. We're gonna see what these talking about real quick. Definitely, chime in, give your feedback, let us know what you're thinking with regards to it. You back for this? He now he won't show up again. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's see. First one up.
Me being the chosen one was like a blessing in deception. City known for homicide, majority depression. Grinding in the gym so I could live through the recession. Real goons show me love because they could feel how I'm connected. Background of a street dude, mind of a scholar. Just to pop our collar, man, we climbing for the dollar. I mean it when I say it, bro, we started from the bottom. Childhood friends dropping like leaves in this autumn. Don't believe time is money. Money is time. When you focus, man, you look up and your money is fine. I'm from a city where your friend will put a gun in your mind. Cause you eating and they envy all that glory and shine. I swear to God, it gets realer. A city full of killers, addicts walking around looking like the zombies off a thriller. It's sick and getting iller. That's why my skin thicker. Now you see why brothers want to get away. Grab a snicker. My mission took me to college where I picked up the knowledge and tried to stay away from violence inside. Escape the virus divided my folks from tyrants. But I rise from that environment in my life. It was perfect timing. And my drive blew me up atomic. Sick of these suckers all in my bubble though. Critiquing me on stuff I had to struggle for. This dream done been a long time coming, and my clock was Forrest Gump. It spent a long time running. Jungle.
Oh, wow. Okay, Dame.
All right.
Okay, Dame. All
Mr.
right.
Lillard.
Hey, Mr. Lillard. You know, Dame is not new to the game.
Right.
He has quite a few. He got quite a few. Actually, got quite a few like songs, like actual tracks.
Yeah.
But he definitely got his own flow, man. Like I'm a rock with Dame, man. I'm gonna go bars, man.
Yeah,
Definitely bars.
I'm gonna get Dame Dollar some bars, man. Yeah,
I'm gonna rock with him on that one, man.
Let's get Dame a ring too, man. Let's shout out. Let's still get Dame some help, man. Get him a ring, Joe.
Yeah. That part.
He just dropped one yesterday when the Blazers was snowed in on the tarmac.
Mm.
He just dropped one as well yesterday. He filmed a video on the plane with the team. So yeah, it was all over TMZ.
Yeah. All right, we got one more. Let's see.
They women that get it done. Still independent, I never signed. Keep making sure that we up the score. Limbo, we moving from side to side. I'm in my bed like a corner stove. Something you just cannot get inside. See my grandfather and know my dreams. Sometimes I feel like I never cried. And I'm still trying to drop a tear. My heart done got cold as a winter storm. Stop in the bush and they call it law. They trafficking women, can't make it home. Women that's going through menopause. Clapping it up for the single moms. Using my voice like an intercom. I'm standing on business, I'm business tall. 1 milli, 2 milli, 3 milli, 4 milli. Bitch, I want 5 milli, 6 milli. We get it on every tour. I want new body, oh party. We started, they know we get shit done. You got it, I got it, we got it. We pass around the blunt. I could do damage. Body your art like a canvas. Gotta move smart, I ain't playing this. Made from the stars and the plan this. First thing they said when I landed, be careful cause you could do damage. Best rapper alive, I said and is. Best rapper alive, I said and is. Oh God.
Okay. You know, when I first saw her, I was like, is she related to Tiana Taylor? Yeah. I was like, is that Tiana Taylor? And I was like, nah, that ain't Tiana Taylor.
I thought for a hot minute, I thought it was. I'm like, okay.
All right.
But now, bars.
Yeah.
Good bars.
Facts.
Bars.
Any chick with that got bars, man. If you good, that is like an extra $40 you get. That's just an extra 40 you get.
Look, is it straight in the hand, or you gonna leave it on a knife? You gonna leave it on the dresser, or is it straight in the hand, man?
No, she killed that, man.
Yeah,
It was
I like that. Yeah. I like that.
Did her thing. She definitely did her thing, man. Definitely did her thing.
Yeah, man. So again, we ain't did the bars and all segment in a while, but that's kind of what we do, man. We find freestyle clips, we play it for y'all. We kind of discuss like, was it bars or not, and we give y'all a chance to chime in too, man. So the same way we do with anything else, man. If y'all come across some freestyles and stuff, y'all like, man, this would be a good look for y'all on the show to put in the segment. You know what to do, man. you know what to do. You got the email, you got the Bars and Buckets crew on Facebook that you can join. Then you can just connect with us, man, and just send it to us and let us know, you know, what you want to do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She was on Rhyme and Flow.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right, dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
I'm gonna have to find some more joints from her.
Definitely.
So
looking at now.
we're gonna have to find some more joints. Brothers, anything else you can think of, man, we didn't hit tonight that you want to talk about? Something on your mind?
Just want to say next episode, I'm gonna be somewhere where I can say fuck y'all because y'all ain't about to talk about me and my Wi-Fi problems. So next episode, I'm working on it, Mike.
You working on it, Mike? All right.
And I plan on being drunk next episode.
Well, I'm gonna let the people know, y'all. You know,
I'll drink your portion as well.
Thank you, brother. Let's see, you are my brother's keeper, man. I will not be indulging in the beverages of the spirits for a while. I'm in the midst of a 40-day fast for Lent. So as you know, I've also kind of been mindful of how I've been speaking tonight as well. I am trying to be better with that. So, but those are just kind of like my Lent cleanse type things that I'm working on. So, but that ain't gonna stop me from being with my boys and being on the show, because you know that's how we do. We rock out, we support each other. So, we're gonna do what we do. Hey man, Blake said just go ahead and hit a Starbucks, bro. You be all right. Blake said just hit a Starbucks and you don't have no
I got
problems,
something
man.
for y'all. Wait till next show. I'm gonna show y'all how I get down, baby.
All right. Big Reg, close us out, bro.
All right, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Follow us, man. Bars and Buckets YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, man. Facebook, Bars and Buckets page, man. Y'all know how to get in tune with us, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up in store. If you have any suggestions, man, hit us up, man. Follow us on all our social media platforms. AD, they see where you at, man. But tell them one more time.
Man, so on Facebook again, you find me at Adrian Dury, Instagram Urban Gentleman 85, TikTok Principal AD, man, and you know, my TikTok is more of a motivational type atmosphere. I just do like, you know, little quick snippets and stuff of, you know, Motivational Monday, Thoughtful Tuesday, little stuff like that, man, just to try to keep the people purposeful, keep the people driven and alive, man. My kids, i.e. my students, man, they actually enjoy my page, man. They like, oh, you know, we found Principal Dury, you found your TikTok. I'm like, that's fine, because ain't nothing incriminating on there. It's all positive talk, you know, all about growth. So, but they enjoy, because they'll come and find me in the school and be like, today's Motivational Monday, and they'll repeat, you know. So I know that it's, you know, making an impact, man.
Catching on. That's
most
what's up.
Most definitely.
That's what's up.
Go, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. Quan, where you at, man?
On IG, you can find me at gold_mind_CEO84. On Facebook, Cornell Shelby II. That's a little bit of righteousness, ratchetness, black power, funny shit. Yeah. So you kind of get to see all, you know, every side of me on my page. So post funny shit all the time. Sports, hip hop. I may post a song I'm listening to at the time or whatever in my story. So yeah, my page is just how it's going that day.
Nothing wrong with that, man. I be seeing you, man. You be having me cracking up. Boy.
For sure. For sure.
All right, man. Y'all know the vibes. Of course, Reggie Moving Forward on Facebook, man. Mr. Move Forward on Instagram. Of course, I try to plug a lot of the stuff I'm doing with media, man. Shout out to Illinois Media School. Shout out to Thinking Outside the Box, Indie TV Network, man. Shout out to the bros of Bars and Buckets. Man, y'all can find me each and every week, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it out here, trying to keep going strong, keep moving forward, man. We got a lot of stuff in store for you guys, man. Definitely go check out, the Now Society podcast, Toxic Thoughts and Honest Talks. I'll be over there just going crazy. We're talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Windy City Live Underground, man. So, yeah, just trying to keep moving forward, man, and just trying to, stay on the side of righteousness.
Most definitely.
Right. So, with that being said, we're going to see y'all next week, man. Y'all know the vibes, bars and buckets.
Peace out.
One.
Much love.